Hey everyone, it's Eddie here. Hope everyone is doing well this fine morning or afternoon or evening, depending on when or where you are watching this. Appreciate everyone who joins live today. We're getting back into our Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke run, which has been amazing, to say the least. It has been a lot of fun, and I'm really much looking forward to continuing this run. So hopefully we can get this going here. Let's see. Just making sure my chat and everything is working before we start. Okay, looks like we are good. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Ooh, okay. So, hopefully you have watched my previous episodes here. We've been messing around with a few different runs on Nuzlocke, and we got one that stuck, which is really good on Randomizer. We were doing great, and then all of a sudden, this town, our rival at Nugget Bridge, pretty much ruined our team. So we lost a lot of good Pokemon. The saddest one was probably our Lotad, which was named Toad. And I would say also Nincada, which was Tick. These two were very solid. Luna was very good too, but she didn't really have a electric type attacking move, so we did lose quite a bit here. Luckily, before the last episode, again, highly recommend watching that beforehand. I was able to catch a Nidoran female, and that helped out a ton because we only have Dratini. So I was able to level her up a bit because I don't want to go past 21 since that's what Misty is. But I did realize that there is a route up top that we have yet to do an encounter for. I don't want to face the trainers necessarily for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want the run to end just in case they have something that may disrupt our current team. Two, I don't want to pass the level as well because Misty is 21 and I'm trying not to pass that either. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So I think I'm going to do an encounter here just to grab a Pokemon, and then we'll go from there and see what the next one will be. A Diglett. Okay, ground. Although Nidoqueen will be ground, but still, that's still pretty decent, I would say. Let's start off with Wrap. Ooh, wow, that Wrap actually did quite a bit of damage. $13 isn't a bad number either, I would say. All right, we're going to try a Pokeball here. Worst case... Oh my goodness, I only brought one Pokeball. Oh, what am I doing? What are you doing, Eddie? Oh no, I should have checked that before I came out. Okay, well, That's okay. We could try to do something here. Let's let the wrap take effect. Right? That's perfectly fine. And see if we can get it possibly in the red. Ooh, it's going to take a while. We'll see how long the wrap will last here. Okay, we got into red. Okay. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Holy. Okay, well, note to self, make sure you have plenty of Pokeballs before doing your encounter. Yikes. Yes. Okay. All right. Diglett, Diglett, Diglett. What should we name Diglett here? I kind of like Donut. Go back to a little bit of the food names that I like to use. Donut. There we go. So we got Donut. We'll check out Donut's stats as we go back here and see what it has. Hopefully good. Again, we don't know what Misty is just yet, so I'm really hoping she's not ice and or dragon right now. That would be pretty rough, I would have to say. All right, let's take a look. So we at least got one encounter, which is good, because having at least the extra Pokemon here would be nice. Sassy. Ups Graps moves in a pinch. Yikes. Oh, our speed and attack are really good, though. And, wow. It knows magnitude? Okay. All right. Okay, okay. I'm thinking we just go into Misty's gym, face the first trainer, and know what kind of type, because that's going to let us know what I need to set up for. Okay, here we go. All right. What type of gym is this? Slowpoke? So it is water. Right? Slowpoke isn't psychic. No psychic moves. Okay, hold on. Nice. Okay, but that is very bad for our Diglett, though. Smoochum? Wait, is Slowpoke psychic? Just in case. This has to be a psychic gym then. Okay. I mean, that would be good for our Diglett because we won't have to worry about the water, but that's bad for our Nidorina. Okay. Man, it's 5 HP, but that 5 HP could matter. Wow, psychic, huh? We don't have any... Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's a good thing, I suppose, that we did pick up the Diglett, because that definitely leaves... All right, we'll find out here. This will be the true test. Because I know this trainer has one Pokemon, but I think it's high level. I think it's 19 or so. So we'll find out here. Let's see. Another Slowpoke. Either way, I think Gummy Worm's going to be just fine for the fight, though. Misty's going to have 2 Pokemon. Her highest is 21. We're within level. We have 2 Pokemon for backup. I really wish it was another Pokemon, but I have to presume it's Psychic, with the other trainer having Smoochum. Really don't want to waste a potion, but again, those little pieces of HP may matter. Surya! Hello, Surya. How are you doing today? Thanks for dropping by to say hello. Continuing on our Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke run here. It looks like Misty is a Psychic type gym leader. So that's good and bad. That's good because I think our Dratini is going to be just well enough. But the Nidorina that we spent so much time grinding for is pretty much not going to do anything. Let's find out. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Oh, yeah. She's Psychic. 100%. Okay. We've got this. If it only knows Teleport, wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Okay. Should I bring out... I kind of want to bring out Diglett now. Watch it as soon as I bring out Diglett. It's going to do a different move. Watch. Okay, that's a potion. That's fine. That's completely fine. Magnitude. Surya said, wait, it also randomizes gyms too? Yeah, so I had it the randomizer to where the gyms and the Elite Four are randomized, but they're themed. So whatever Pokemon they have, it has to be a theme. Just like in the original gyms or the original Elite Four, they had a type or a theme. So Brock was a dark type gym leader, which was actually really tough at the beginning because my team only had normal attacks except for my Nincada, which luckily enough, it was just enough to get by. So here we are now with Misty, and it looks like she's a Psychic. Claydol. Does Claydol have Levitate? I think Claydol would have Levitate. So we will switch here back to Dratini, our Gummy Worm here. So we can't Thunder Wave, so let's just go at... Ooh. Oh my goodness, that did so much damage. I was not expecting that. Oh, we're in trouble. That did so much damage. And if I bring out Nidorina, she's just going to get one shot. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that much damage. This is not good. It does have levitate. That's what I thought. I mean, I could try to use donut and sand attack. Boy. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think it's over. I think we lost donut. Oh my goodness, and of course it's a critical hit. Oh, this is so bad. Why Psychic? Psychic is so strong so early. Suppose we could tail whip. This is bad. We're gonna lose our Nidorina here, unless it decides to not use Psybeam, but I doubt it won't. Wow, is this gonna be the end of the run already? I did see that. The issue is, if I send out my dragon type and we don't kill it here, then we're gonna be in trouble, because it already brought us down to half health. 29, 30. Yeah, we take one more hit, it's over. Oh, I wish we were able to get that sand attack off. I mean, I could sack Saphira to hopefully get another tail whip in. But wow, then we lose 2 Pokemon, and then all I have is Dratini, and that's it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, she survived. Okay. There may be a chance here. Oh goodness. The Psybeam is going to do so much damage, though. Please don't take out Gummy Worm. Okay. Why didn't it Mud Slap earlier? Oh, now it's over. Unless that's all it did. Wow, it's over. There's just no way. Unless it doesn't do another move here. I lost my starter. Well, it was a good run, everyone. Wow, that was quick. Oh, no. All of that grinding for... I probably should have tried to get more Pokemon, I suppose, but... The Psychic early is so strong. All right. Time to refresh the run. Hold on one moment. I'm going to restart. Wow. Holy cow. How unfortunate was that? Well, it was a good run. It was a good run. We got to Misty. So here's hoping the next one is a little bit better here. Claydol is way too strong for second gym. I honestly don't think the Claydol was the issue. It's the fact that Psychic is so strong early on. And unfortunate for me, of course, I had Nidorina. So, I mean, Poison just doesn't stand a chance. But you saw how much damage it did to my Dragon type. I mean, just the Dragon type alone, it was pretty rough. All right, here we go. Fresh run. Oh, we were doing so well with that too. Well, here's hoping we can get a good first Pokemon, huh? Do a fresh run here. Nuzlocke at 2 a.m. Wildman. Hell yeah, though. Glad you're on that grind. Hey, Zake. Hope everything is going well. Thanks. Yeah, I've been trying this. I mean, this is my first essential attempt. Uh, that was my longest run. Unfortunately, it just ended. So, oh goodness. All right, maybe we need a new rival. Surya, you're gonna be my rival in this one. We had Demonic Piggy for my last one, but we're gonna have Surya as my rival in this one. There we go. Change it up a little bit. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I was really looking forward to seeing how that one's going to go. But to be fair, once we lost our whole Pokemon team on that Nugget Bridge and against our rival, I had a feeling the run was going to end because we established a really good balanced team, but then we lost everybody. Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of the sprites because we're going to have to change those up. Hold on one moment, everyone. Yeah, I watched the Claydol wipe you. Seems unfair for a second gym. Randomizer, though, what can you do? I hope you best me in battle. Well, thanks, sir. Yeah, Zake, unfortunate, but, you know, that's the beauty of it. I think it's fun. I mean, again, I haven't gone too far in the Nuzlocke, but it is fun. So, actually, I don't mind it. And I've learned a lot, especially from the first ones with the tweaks. So this one is going to have the same rule set, except I think on this one I changed it to where the starting moves are a little better, but they shouldn't be groundbreaking moves. They should just be better starting moves for the Pokemon that we choose. So we'll see. Okay, here we go. So what are our choices? Mareep again? One of our first ones was Mareep. Mareep is such a good Pokemon. Okay, so that's a good choice. No way. Bulbasaur? What's the third one? What is... Oh my goodness. The problem is, I think if I choose Squirtle, it'll choose Mareep just based upon the starting location. Great time to do a Fire Red Nuzlocke with the recent release of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason I'm doing it, Zake. I currently am doing a Leaf Green playthrough, just a base playthrough, no Nuzlocke or Randomizer. So I also am playing Fire Red on my own on the side. That's kind of like my just, you know, during my work shift or going out kind of game to play. And then I figured I'd do a Nuzlocke on the Fire Red. This is tough. I kind of still want Mareep, though, honestly, because I think I could find a bunch of grass Pokemon. I think Mareep is really strong to pick up. I mean, I love Bulbasaur. That's always been my first choice. But what if Misty is psychic again? It'd be so bad. Oh my goodness, what to do? I'm between Bulbasaur and Mareep. I mean, Squirrel's a great choice too. Yeah, that is true. The good thing is, I mean, we'll find a few Pokemon before we get to the bug catchers, but I think I'm gonna choose Mareep. Yeah, I'm gonna choose Mareep. What to name Mareep? I think the last Mareep we named Fluffy. Anyone have a better name than Fluffy? I'm gonna change out my sprite here while I go through that. Randomizer makes this experience so much more interesting and so much more strategic. I mean, I spent almost 8 hours on that last Nuzlocke run, and we only got to the second gym. Whereas I feel like, I don't know, in my vanilla playthrough right now, I'm about, I can't remember, maybe 12 something hours into it, maybe a little more. And I feel like, I feel like I'm way farther. Pharaoh after the Arc Raider's gun. Okay, Pharaoh. All right, we could do that. Let's do it. Pharaoh. Lumenia? Oh, Lumenia is actually really good. Lumenia? Okay, I think the next Pokemon we catch, Zake, we'll call it Pharaoh. I do like Lumenia. That is a cool name. There we go. All right, there's our starter. They're taking Squirtle. How awesome is that? So far, so good. Surya picks Squirtle. So hopefully we'll have a really good electric move. I think of my first... I started with Mareep once before. We didn't have an electric move, though, so... But this should change it up a little bit. We have Spark. Aye, but they have Icy Wind. Uh-oh. This should one-shot, though, right? Maybe? Okay. Wow, Icy Wind that early? Gotta be careful for that Squirtle as we grow here. Oh boy. Alright, Surya. Okay, so we need to... Nuzlocke doesn't officially start until we get the Pokeball, so... Hopefully we don't see any really cool Pokemon here. We just get to where we need to. We'll go from there. I mean, unless it's bird Pokemon, then we can just zap them, right? Let's see. No way. Oh. Okay, Nidoran male. That is a bit of a bummer, I have to say. Oh, but it may know Poison Sting, and I have no antidote. And that would end the run immediately. So let's let's not face the Nidoran right now. Rattata. Okay, pretty base. I mean, we could just try to get some XP here. Jeez. I gotta be careful because I did put them to where they learn better moves. So, oh, of course we're paralyzed though. That's okay. We'll visit the Pokemon Center. We'll be just as good. All right, we're good. All right, so we'll go to Pokemon Center. We'll get Oak's Parcel. We'll get our Pokeballs, and then we'll officially start yet again. Good luck, man. Zake says, I really got to get some sleep, but I think I'll probably watch the VOD at work tomorrow. You win this run for sure. Appreciate it, Zake. Best of luck on your work day. Appreciate the support, and looking forward to watching some more marathon videos of yours. All right, so we got our heal here. All right, get the parcel done. Wait, electric Pokemon can get paralyzed? Apparently so. I think I've gotten paralyzed a couple of times as a Pikachu or Electrike. Might change the setting for running. I just don't want to run into anything too quickly. That's why I was a little cautious about doing the text too, because sometimes the text is really fast, but I feel like for these early parts, doing the text would be good. Zake says, got another marathon video for you all tomorrow. Pretty insane clutch play. Hopefully it's a fun watch. Thanks and have a great night. Later, Eddie. Later, chat. Appreciate it, Zake. Have a good one. Oh, here comes Surya. All right, let's see. Grab our Pokedex, then we'll get our Pokeballs. We'll grab the town map, and then hopefully our first encounter is good. Hoping it's not Rattata. Although, the Rattata that I had in my Leaf Green playthrough was really good. Up until we traded it out for Farfetch, which was a really good trade, I have to say. I think Farfetch is actually going to be part of my main squad, my Hall of Fame team, for that playthrough. It's doing really well for us right now. All right, here we go. First encounter. Let me just verify here. Yeah, we got our 5 Pokeballs. All right, first encounter. Let's see. Who's it going to be? Well, nobody so far. All right, here we go. Oh, it is Rattata. Okay, I mean, all right. Isn't Spark too... Let's just throw a Pokeball at it. Spark may end it. Uh-oh. Metal Claw? Okay, knows Metal Claw, though. I'm gonna try once more. If not... Well, this Rattata is stubborn. Maybe it will withstand a Spark. Maybe. What is Return again? Okay, there we go. As long as it doesn't crit here, we should be okay. Alright, we got Metal Claw, Rattata. So we said the next Pokemon we catch, we call it in regards to Zake's name, so that was Pharaoh. That's based upon one of the Arc Raiders weapons he was stating. There we go, Pharaoh. Alright. So we got our first encounter, Rattata. Nothing crazy, but... Surskit. That actually would have been a cool one to have. Just gain some XP here. Ooh. Hopefully Brock is a water type or a flying type. That would actually be fantastic for us. Okay, so now we just have to listen to the old man, right? Teach us how to catch Pokemon, and then we can do 2 encounters. Try to build our team a little bit. Oh, but I need to go... Let me go to the Pokemart, so that way I can get some more Pokeballs. Yeah. TTTB. All right, yeah, let's get the let's get some Pokeballs before I make the mistake that I almost made in the last run. I mean, luckily we did catch that Diglett. Boy, that Claydol was so strong. So unfortunate. I was really hoping we were gonna go far in that one. Let's get with 10. There we go. All right, let's see. Okay, so we get one encounter here. This is Route 2. And then we have another one below, which is on the Victory Road side. Come on, something good, something good. Oh my goodness, we're getting all of the base. You know what? It's a flying. We'll take it. It's a flying. Ooh, okay. Psybeam? Hold on a second. Psybeam Spearow? Okay. We'll take that. What's a good nickname for Spearow with Psybeam? Last Spearow we had, which I think actually was on the same run that we had Mareep, but it had Sandstorm, and we called it Sandy, which was hilarious. Yeah, that was a interesting. That was my very first attempt one that I did. Good name for Sandy here. Cyro. This is why doing food is good, because food is pretty easy when you're doing nicknames to go off of. We'll do a food name on this one. Just call him Turkey. There we go. Boy, okay. Nothing too exciting. I'm glad we got Mareep. What if we got one of the other starters? It would have felt like we didn't change anything at all. So we got a Rattata and a Spearow. Let's heal, and then we'll check out their stats here really quick. See what abilities they have as well. And then we get one more Pokemon before we go to the next area. Let's see. Alright, so Lumenia prevents loss of accuracy. That's good. Alright. Negates one-hit KO attacks. Well, I mean, that's something, but I don't think we have one-hit KO attacks in the game. I'm pretty sure I took those out, so... Powers up if hit by fire. Alright, not bad. So it has Endurance, Psybeam. Our Rattata has Jump Kick and Metal Claw. Those are insane moves. Those are pretty out there moves. Okay. Just so we could start getting some XP on these other Pokemon. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, so we get an encounter here as well. Let's see. Goldeen. Okay. Color change to... Oh, goodness. So, wait, if we do Jump Kick, though, it's going to be super effective now. Will it... Let me try just throwing a Pokeball first. We have quite a few, so I might as well. Okay, there we go. We didn't have to go into too much. There we go. Goldine. Okay. Yes. Sushi. Because that is what I am hoping to have later. I love a good sushi roll. Oh my goodness. It's too early right now for that, but okay. All right, so we got a good variety, which is what you want, especially at the beginning. So now we're going to head to the next area. We'll get another encounter, but then we have to worry about getting into the next area as we continue on. So we'll see what happens as we progress there. All right, so we got our Pokemon here. Let's see. Let's see what our Goldine. Changes type to foe's move. See, I don't know how good that will be, but I mean, just as a starter, it has Sludge Bomb and Hydro. Wait, why does it have Hydro Pump? It should not have Hydro Pump. Unless they don't count Hydro Pump as a game-breaking move, but that is kind of crazy. Hydro Pump? I mean, we'll take it. It's a different run, so. All right, so now we're ready to go to the next area. We should probably train a little bit. We could train in Viridian Forest, though. That way we get our last encounter before we go to Brock. So I don't think there is another area beforehand. I think this is the only encounter we get, and then that's it. So here's hoping it's not something in the base group. Here we go. Wurmple. Oh my goodness, okay. I mean, we are getting variety, but boy. Dig. Okay, Wurmple with Dig. That's very interesting. We can send out Turkey, just so we don't get hit by this. Psybeam will essentially just end it, right? Let's just do a Pokeball. I mean, Beautiful Eye could be cool to have. What's funny is watch us get the other evolution. Okay, so let's check out their stats. At least we're getting a full team. They're very low, though, so this could obviously change. Wurmple with Dig, though. Dig and Hypnosis, okay. Negates weather effects. Possibly could be very good, okay. All right, here we go. Our first trainer battle. It's going to be up top here. This is usually the trainer that we would lose to in previous randomizers, so let's see. Okay, Sunkern. I think Metal Claw's going to do anything to this. And I don't have, as far as I know, I don't have a move for that, so let's just do this and see what happens. It's not going to be very much. Oh, I take that back. Giga Drain? Okay. Holy. Okay, hold on a sec. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, that's not good. This is going to be a battle. I think whoever crits first probably is... Oh, there we go. Never mind. Confusion. Come on, hurt yourself in confusion. Ooh, okay. That's okay. At least we got it confused. So there is potential that we can get ahead here. Nice. Okay, Turkey coming in clutch with their Psybeam here. Okay, I see you, Turkey. Phoebus. All right, I'm liking the way this is going so far. Nice. Oh, no speed increase, though. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, I don't believe I got any potions, so I think we only have the one potion. I wonder if I should go back and get antidote just in case. Well, let's continue on. Who do we have in the front? Is it still Rattata? It is. I mean, Beauty has Dig. Let's switch out Beauty right now, just in case. All right, let's see. I probably shouldn't face all of these trainers if I can help it, but... Cascoon, okay. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. Oh, level 7? Does it only know Kinesis? Alright, let's switch out. I don't really want to lose Turkey. We could bring out Sushi. Let's see. Maybe I'll do Kinesis again. Nope. It's going to use Mega Horn, apparently. What? Okay. We'll just bring out Luminia. That came in clutch. Thanks for dropping by, sir. Yeah, I appreciate it. You take care. Enjoy your day. All right, we got Turkey to level 5. Igglybuff. We do have a couple Pokemon with fighting moves. But they may be... I think it's Rattata, but I think Rattata is too low right now. Yeah, Jump Kick. Should have healed Pharaoh. I mean, I could get lucky, but let's just keep Luminia in. Hyper Fang? That was a little scary, I can't lie. Learn Sandstorm? Okay. Tyrogue. Okay, Tyrogue. Can definitely try. Hopefully we're faster here. This randomizer is kind of crazy right now. Maybe I should go back and tweak the settings again. crunch. Oh, we lost Turkey. Yep. Oh. I was hoping that side beam was going to end it for sure. What does Sushi have again? Sludge Bomb, Hydro Pump, and Bind. Let's just bring out Beauty. Try the dig. See how that works. Unless this crunch is going to do it. No. Okay. That's okay. Come on, come on. I don't think this dig is going to knock him out, but maybe. Okay, got him low enough. Wow, it's got some high-hitting moves. So at least we could bring in Sushi, and hopefully she could withstand a hit here. So now we're dark. All right. Hopefully this Hydro Pump hits. We'll do one more. There we go. Holy, okay. Wow, Beauty grew 2 levels. And learned Poison Fang. Sushi grew. Okay. Alright, we gotta go back to the Pokemon Center, though. Unfortunately, we lost Turkey. That was a bit of a bummer because of the side beam, I have to say. On my last run, I did base set moves. And we did go a lot farther with that. So we'll see. I know I took off the game-breaking moves, but it does seem like all the moves are also randomized. So that could make it a lot more challenging than I initially anticipated. I thought it was just going to change it up. The settings are very interesting in Randomizer when you charge them up and change them. So but we got to put Spearow in the in the box. Unfortunately, it is now unalived. So let's do it for box 14. So that when we catch new Pokemon, they're not there. Well, it was nice knowing you, Turkey. And let me grab some potions and some antidotes just in case. Potion, let's do 3. And then I guess 3 antidotes too. There we go. Just in case. And hopefully, I think we've got 1 to 2. Maybe just one more bug catcher encounter. And then the rest is just if we find anybody in the wild. Other than that, I think we're actually going to be okay to get to at least the first gym leader. And then we'll go from there. But I don't know. This move set on the randomizer may be a bit too heavy for me. I said I was going to try it again, just tweak it compared to the last ones, but it does seem like it's right around the same difficulty area. So we'll see. Oh, we got an extra antidote. That's good. Now, there is a bug catcher up here, but I think unless we talk to them, we don't have to face them. So there's one here, though, that we have to face. Yes. Tyrogue. See, why couldn't we have found Tyrogue earlier? Well, none of those would go through. We'll just run from the fight. As much as I would like to gain XP right now, Another Tyrogue. My poor Wurmple keeps losing stats. Speaking of, another Wurmple. What are the odds that it knows dig? Alright, Weedle. Let's try dig here and see what happens. Oh, the Stun Spore. Wow. Was not expecting that. Level 9? Oh, that's why. Uh-oh. Alright, well. That Stun Spore is gonna be an issue. I guess we'll just do Lumenia. This Weedle is fast, too. Not anymore. Good old Marie. We don't really need a fight here. Yeah, let's... Oh, we can't escape. Yes, we're already paralyzed, Weedle. What are you doing? Okay, let's see. Okay, so now I believe we don't have any other encounters here. So if we want to train, it would be the area below. But I'm very interested to see what... Because I think Brock... Because we don't want to have our Pokemon higher than Brock's highest Pokemon. So let me take a look here. So Brock is 14. 12, level 12. Okay. We don't know what type of trainer they're going to be, though, so... Yeah, maybe we train a little bit. I'm curious to see what type they are, but... I guess we could face the first trainer and see. Hopefully he's not ground. If he's ground, we're going to be in trouble. We are pretty low, though, so... Beauty first. Should probably put Pharaoh first, just to gain some XP here. Might be going too fast here, but let's see. I just want to know what type of trainer they are. So that way I know exactly who I should be raising up here. Krabby? Water Pokemon? Hold on. That could be really good for us. Ow. Okay, at least we got Pharaoh some XP. Okay, Lumenia also grew. Totodile is a water leader. How good is that for us? Oh no! Not good. How unfortunate that it crit. Are you kidding me? No way. Well, We lost our starter already. Yeah, I may have to tweak the settings again. Oh my goodness. I mean, it knows. What is this? Okay, yeah, we definitely have to change it up. Guess we got to go back to the base. That is completely fine. It's all learning experience. Oh, I'm so sad we lost Mareep, though. I cannot deny. I'm very sad. That's the second time we've lost a Mareep. Such a good Pokemon. I just gotta hope to get Mareep when it's not so heavily randomized. All right. Boy. Okay. Let's load it up. Another run. Another run. Holy. All right, just one moment, everyone. We got to do the randomizer here again. Set it up. I had one ready to go. But not for, let me see. Where is my, should be here. Let's see. There we go. All right. So, wow. Let's open it up. I know everyone can't see this right now, so I apologize. Trying to be as quick as possible here. Honestly, I was hoping that I didn't have to do this at all, but apparently this is what it was going to go off of. All right. So now we got this one. So starters, random, moves and movesets. Yeah, so we're going to keep that one unchanged. Themed, random, similar strength, and don't use legendaries. Yep. Okay. All right, so we should be good. So let's save these. This is going to be 4, 6. Well, this is our 6th run. I thought it was actually more, to be honest. I honestly thought it was more than that. I have to be completely honest, but that is perfectly fine. All right, so let's save. All right, so we got our going. So let's load up our ROM here. Fresh start again. Here we go. Okay, so essentially the same rules that we did in the previous one where we got far with Dratini. Everything else is the same. So we're not going to have higher end moves. We're just going to have the base set moves unchanged and just hope we start off with a really good starter. So we'll see how that works for us. So, oh, boy, that's unfortunate that Misty was psychic on that last one. Still pretty sad about that. Articuno? Look at Professor Oak with a random Articuno here, casually in a Pokeball. Excuse me? What? All right, we're still going to keep Surya as our rival. We did have Demonic Piggy, which is one of my viewers and chatters in our Discord. We had them for our first few runs, but now we're switching over to Surya, another subscriber who's always commenting and watching my videos. So thank you so much, Surya. All right, let's get our potion and let's go through this bit once more here. I feel like once you get over that hurdle of the initial beginning area, everything else in the Nuzlocke starts to come together. I mean, not the last run, but the previous one before that definitely proves that. So hopefully this one will also go pretty far as well. I think it's the moves that really have thrown me off. I don't think I could do that just yet. I think I need a little bit more practice with how this goes through, and luck as well. It's kind of crazy. Hey, Toad, good morning. How are you doing? So, unfortunately, I lost my last run. Oh, Maro as well. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone's popping in. All right, let's see. We're doing another run because, unfortunately, we lost her last one. Misty was a psychic trainer, and it seemed like it was going well. Will not be as active since I'm working, but I will always be hearing. Hey, that's all good. The support of coming in to watch Maro is just as good as being active in the chat, so I greatly appreciate it. Ralts? Okay, a psychic type to start. All right. Zubat? I don't think so. And Bellsprout. I mean, based upon the Pokemon, Ralts destroys those ones. Toad, unfortunately, I'm doing well. I'm doing really good, but unfortunately, the run with Dratini, it didn't make it. I picked up a Diglett, and then I decided to go see what type of gym she was, and I thought she was water, but it turned out she ended up being psychic. And that really hurt our Nidorina. We actually did very well with her first Pokemon, but she had Claydol, and I could not bypass that. That Claydol was so tanky, and her Psybeam just destroyed my team. It was over. So here we are, and now we're going to try Ralts. Ralts is a pretty good starting Pokemon, I would say. All right, what's a good nickname for Ralts here? Kind of looks like it has an olive on its head. So I'm going to go with olive. I'm going to probably go with food again on this one. Unless anyone else comes with other names as we progress. So we'll go with olive. I love olives, by the way. So they got Bellsprout. All right, all good. I think it's Ralts 100%. Maybe a bit weak early, but yeah, it's pretty much going to get... It gets Psychic at level 26. 26? Yikes. That's just like how bad Dratini was. Holy, 26? Really? Maybe I should have thought this through a little more. We need some good teammates then, if that's the case. Olive's drizzle made it rain. Okay. Excuse me? Well, we're not winning this fight. The good news is... Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. If we only... How is this possible? We'll have to hope that we just catch our first encounter then, because we can't fight. Well, we lose this fight, but that's okay, because Nuzlocke doesn't start until we get the Pokeballs. What? This is going to be another Dratini situation, isn't it? Hold on a sec here. I'm going to check it out really quick. Now I have to know. Let's see. Ralts. It learns it learns Confusion at level 6. Okay, so not so bad then. It learns Psychic. Oh, you're saying it learns Psychic. I thought you meant like a Psychic type move. But at least we learned a Psychic move at least at 6. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that got me. I feel a little better now, but we need some really good Pokemon. I missed the other options, Tom said. So who forced you to make a new run? Was it Misty? Yeah, it was Misty, Tom. She was a psychic. But to be fair, I probably should have. I caught a Diglett on the routes above Nugget Bridge. I probably should have tried to level that a little more, but I wanted to see what type of gym she was, and I felt like we were good. But boy, she took us out. Rolk gets confusion, but I was mentioning Psychic because it's really good. Yeah, I got you, Maramara. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. We have to hope that we can catch some Pokemon because we are definitely not going to be fighting anybody to get anybody low just yet. The unfortunate thing about that is I'm not going to be able to level up Ralts until I get another Pokemon, which honestly, it could be the run. Because what if we don't catch anybody? Ooh, Swinub would have been a good one to catch. Oh, I should check my Pokemon stats too. I'll do that once we get to town. Let's see. All right, let's get this parcel, and then we'll check out our Ralts here. Hopefully their special attack is super high, so that way we could just kind of blow through this. All right, let's see. Pokemon. Summons rain in a battle. Okay, so we know that. Yeah, its special attack is high. Okay, that's good. Our defense is low, but that's fine. Hopefully we face like Brock being a poison type or something. Or fighting, I suppose. I'd rather poison. I feel like poison just evaporates to psychic. Okay, so far we saw a Smeargle. What was the other Pokemon we just saw? We said it would be good. If you ever catch a fire type, then Soils might be a good name. Soils? Oh, I'm sorry. Solace. I'm sorry. I gotta finish my coffee, sir, yeah. Solace. I like that. That's a cool name. All right, let's get our Pokedex and our Pokeballs for the 6th time in our Nuzlocke here. Oh, please be something good. All right, let's get our first encounter here. Please be something good. We really need, and it needs to have an attack, or else, boy, I don't know. Confusion at 6, though, makes me happy, because if it was another Dratini situation where we had to wait until 15 to get a decent attack, that may have been rough again. Togepi. Okay. All right. Hopefully, Togepi is going to be a hard catch, isn't it, though? And it has Drought. By the way, Psychic Misty is something I'd never expect, says Toad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was so unfortunate, I have to say. That run, I spent so much time in that run. But again, it's all a good learning experience. Yes! Okay. We got this. What is Togepi now? What's a good name for Togepi? I think last time I caught a Togepi, we called it Hard Boiled. Which honestly sounds pretty good right now, but... Omelet's always a good one, too. Scrambled? Yeah, scrambled is a good one. We'll do scrambled. All right, we got scrambled here. We went from hard-boiled to scrambled. I like scrambled eggs. All right, so let's check out our Togepi here. So we know it has drought, so we're gonna kind of fight with Olive with the weather. One makes it rain, one does drought. Growl, okay, Metronome, which is the base move for... Okay. I mean, it's something. It's something. Oh, let me check its stats, though. Hold on. 11 defense. Togepi's a bit tanky, huh? Okay. Special attack is a little higher than attack. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got a tanky Togepi here. All right. Okay, so this is where things can go really good or really bad. So we got to talk to the old man. I've seen this old man catch the same Weedle 6 times. Yeah, maybe fight some wild Pokemon to get that level 6 on rolls. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna first try to go up to get my encounter, and then I'm gonna try to do that. Well, actually, Maramara says I'm scared, to be honest. That Togepi is going to be machine when it's evolving twice. Yeah. Actually, I think you're right, Maro. I should go back down and try to get rolls to 6 before I try to do my next encounters. I think I might be doing it a little too quick here. You're right. You're right. All right, let's try to do that. But we have to rely on Togepi's Metronome. Hopefully, it's something good. If you ever wanted a more out-of-the-box randomizer start, here you go. Our starter doesn't have an attacking move, and we have Togepi that has a randomized move. Oh, wow. Wingull would have been very good. And, of course, I just made any water-type moves that it may have stronger, you know, because I'm a nice person like that. All right, let's see. That helps. Wow. Really? Should I charm and then metronome? I feel like I should charm and then metronome, but boy, what if scramble gets low? I guess we just run away, but okay, that's fine. Not really what we wanted. Okay. That's the last water gun we can take, I think. Yikes. We can't escape either. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can get lucky and metronome once more. Just kidding. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Oh! So I may have to change out... Oh, Drill Peck. That did nothing. That's because it lowered our attack. So I should bring out Ralts, right? And then we're going to try to run away here, because we're not going to be able to do anything. I was kind of honestly hoping we got a I was hoping that we could have done like a poison move or something to do burn or damage afterwards. Ooh. This is already a rough start, everyone. That metronome attack is ooh. Okay, well, that was super unfortunate. Here we go again. All right, we'll try it again. If we have the same experience, we're gonna have to try to get lucky and just go catch some other Pokemon that don't have such random moves, right? Next challenge, Pacifist Run. I know. I know. What is with all these water Pokemon? All right, let's see. Let's bring out Scrambled again. Let's try it again. Maybe buy some Pokeballs and go for the third encounter. Yeah, that's what I think. I think I'm gonna have to do that. If this one doesn't go well, I think I'm gonna have to do that because the metronome is too, like, Magic Leaf would have been perfect here, but I mean, that's not a bad move because now potentially Meryl can miss. Would have rather have been Absorb, but okay. Icy Wind. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Okay. Oh, this is the Anit defensive curl. So now we gotta hope that we do special attacks now. Okay, that was decent. We don't have too many metronomes left though, so we really need to start pumping up some high-end moves here. Thank you. Okay, that is exactly what we needed. Holy, that's so good. Okay, I feel better now. Wait a minute. What happened? Did it go away? I turned my eyes away once. Okay, another move. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll so take it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I looked away for a second, I kid you not, to drink my coffee, and the burn was gone. But luckily we got Leech Life now, so, you know, or the Leech Seed, so that is something. We'll take it. All right. I'll try a metronome again, see what else we can get. I don't think this is going to be enough to get Ralts up, though, but Meteor Mash. What, 2, maybe 3 more Leech Seeds? If we don't get anything good with Metronome? Oh yeah, 1 more Leech Seed and we're fine. Unless we get a move here with Metronome. Seismic Toss. Togepi doing Seismic Toss. Okay. 12 XP. Yikes, everyone. We need to go get another Pokemon. Yeah. All right. Let's go heal. We're going to get some Pokeballs, and we're going to do our next encounter. And hope we just catch it, whatever it is. That was rough. We could potentially get 2 more Pokemon. so we can have even more chances. Let's go see. Let's go get our Pokeballs. That's another reason why I like the movesets to be a little bit better, but as you saw in that last run, can be a little much. And unfortunately, I'm not ready for something like that. But that's okay. All right, let's go do our encounters. Let's actually change it up, because usually I go up to the next route. Let's go this way first and try to see if we can do the encounter here. So I guess I should put Togepi in front. Unless... I was thinking for experience-wise, because what if we end up losing it? Watching you while working on my carrot build in Sephiria. Oh, nice, Toad. Nice. I got one more build coming out this week, but later today, I'm doing 2 streams today. So this stream is dedicated for the Pokemon Nuzlocke. And then at 9 a.m. Eastern, I'm doing my second stream. And that's going to be the roguelikes. So I'm going to start with Slay the Spire 2. And then I'm going to do maybe a couple of other roguelike demos. If not, we're going to be doing some Sephiria runs. So should be good. I'm only testing it out because I feel like I haven't done a roguelike stream in a while. Hoppip, okay? Hoppip could be very good as long as it doesn't have Slacking's move. This could be very good. I'm just going to try the Pokeball. It's a level 2, though. Yikes. Marmar said, by the way, played Slay the Spire 2 for the first time. Oh, yeah. Thanks for letting me know, Marmar. I think I'll remember. I think I'll only need one time, sometimes, for a reminder on that one. That was so unfortunate, that run. Okay, we got Hoppip. So as long as it can attack every turn, we're good. Because the last time we got a Hoppip, and last time we had Hoppip, we called it Tinkerbell, which I actually like that name. So I think I'm going to keep that. Although it is a male this time, so maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do... What's a good name for Hoppip? Toad said 9 p.m. Well, it's a.m., but yes. It should be about 3 for me. Maybe I can join. Yeah, I mean, if you can, if you're able to. Toad, that's up to you. I just wanted to ensure that I did, because I felt like I've been doing the Nuzlocks, which I've been enjoying immensely. But I also wanted to do some roguelike stuff, and there's quite a few roguelikes that are coming out that I want to play. I'm still going to do the Pokemon, as long as I'm enjoying it and happy doing it. So, been really enjoying the Pokepia, for sure. But yeah, Slay the Spire 2 is so good. Yeah, I speak fluent English for years now, but I'll never figure out which one is which, I guess. All good, Toad. I'm going to go with Radish. Hopefully this is how you spell Radish. I guess I can look it up really quick. Is that how you spell Radish? Apple? Pretty sure. It's actually been a while since I ate radish here. Yeah, that's how you spell radish. Right on point. There we go. We got radish. Okay, so we have radish. Does it know anything but splash? Yikes, everyone. Absolute yikes. Oh my goodness, Corphish would have been so good, and it's a level 5. I don't even really know why I'm fighting this right now. Needle arm. Hey, at least it's super effective. I mean, if we're lucky enough to get another attack that will do damage to it, then I can substitute out. But I guess I should still substitute out and then bring back Togepi. The issue is, if I bring out Ralts, because it has Bubble, the rain is going to do so much to it. But I think we need to at this point. I need to get Ralts up. If I don't, this is going to be such a long grind. That one move is going to change everything. Yeah, because it's a level 5, I feel like we'll get good experience here. Unfortunately, we have to share it, but I have no choice. All right, hang in there, Togepi. Oh, gosh. Oh, this run. Okay, Swift is good. Swift is a very good move. Okay. Fortunately, it didn't knock it down, but that's okay. Come on, come on. Wow, that was a rough battle. Okay, scrambled. Nice. What about Olive? Wow, yeah, Togepi is going to be a tank. Olive did not gain enough experience. Fun. Okay. We'll do another battle below. So let's go heal, and then we'll check out our Hoppip stats. All I did was check out its moves. I didn't really check out its stats. But I'll definitely be playing Slay the Spire 2 on my my second stream today. So if you're interested and want to see that, go through. I was actually very happy with my first ever run on Slay the Spire 2. I got all the way to the second act, and then I just made some unfortunate decisions. And that's ultimately what led to me failing. But I'm happy with my results, because I know when I first played Slay the Spire, I was having a hard time just getting through the first act. But I think I'll probably try the Silent today. That's the next character. Nincada. Okay, it's only a level 2, though, but... Boy, this is... I've only done 6 Nuzlocke attempts. But I have to say, either the Nuzlocke is much harder than I realized with the randomizer, or I am just very, very unlucky, right? How many acts are there? In this, I believe in the last one there were 3. In this one, I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. Yikes. Come on, scrambled. Actually, let me do Charm. Because if it's just going to keep scratching, I might as well lower it down, right? Yikes. Well, that's good and bad. Good because we're not going to get hit with another scratch, but bad because whatever physical attacks we were going to do, even though it's 3 levels lower than us, it's not going to take very well. I think the coolest part of the Slay the Spire is they added the potential for co-op, especially adding those 2 new characters. I think that's cool. I think it could be a cool game to do co-op. I personally probably won't unless we do another community kind of day thing, which I should probably look into doing another one, because the first one we did was fun. it was just very different than what I initially thought it was going to be. I needed way more time, like a lot more time to get everything set up. So it was a bit unfortunate because it took, I don't know, I think it was about 5 hours long, our community day. But I would say out of those 5 hours, maybe 2+ was just figuring out some settings and everything. So and unfortunately, a lot of the games that we picked, they were local co-op. Easy has joined, asking, how do you do these mods? There's a bunch of videos out, Easy. If you just want to do, if you just type in Pokemon Nuzlocke or Nuzlocke Randomizer, they'll give you some guides to go through. You can't really talk about it when you do the videos, and I can't post anything in regards to like the setups or ROMs or anything, just for legality and stuff. But you can find it as if you type that in, just Nuzlocke Randomizer or setup for these, you can get a bunch of different guides immediately. That's how I did it because I've seen a lot of individuals do it, but they're the same. You can't really post about it, so that's where I would head to and start. And then from there, you kind of just pick and choose your setting. Does it work on the Switch or only Game Boy? So this is emulated. So it's an emulator. So you would just pick an emulator to go off of. I'm using MGBA. So you just pick an emulator, and then from there you figure out the games and then the randomizer as you progress. We have 3 metronome. We have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, so I tried to do I think it's the VGA one, because that's the one that works with PokeLink, which is a really... which reminds me, I didn't put my Pokemon that I have up. Whoops. I'll have to change that. I guess I could do that while I'm talking about this. Let me see. I don't think I have a Ralts sprite, so let me go ahead and grab that really quick. But yeah, I tried the VGA one because I was trying to do the PokeLink, but boy, first of all, I don't think that emulator is as good as this one. But that's the one that was requested. But I could not. I tried so many times. I could not get that to work. And I was pretty disappointed at first, but then I was like, you know what? I'm doing the Pokemon Leaf Green run right now with sprites. And then I purchased this setup, like the templates and stuff, from someone off of Etsy, which I think they did a really good job. I love the layouts and stuff. And essentially, I just did it this way to where now I just manually add the sprites. It is a little bit slower, but I think it works, and it fits the theme, and I think they look cool, so... Let me see here. Ralts. Am I missing it? Ralts. There they are. Ooh, Ralts is a very small sprite. There we go. Got our Ralts. So now we just gonna need to get our other ones on. That's all. I'll get them on here in a second. Togepi and the other ones. Let's see. Oh, okay. How do I DM? I'm on the Discord. Yeah, I have a Discord. You can message there. We could chat about it there on the. I have a Pokemon chat. If you want to do that, that'll probably be the easiest way, honestly. Yeah, but it's honestly a really easy setup once you get through it. It's just a matter of tweaking settings and then getting used to, I would say, the hardest thing, and I'm still figuring it out. This is my first ever like Nuzlocke series and attempt, so I'm nowhere near being a veteran. But the settings are the hardest part, I would say. You need quite a bit of I would say trials, which I feel like this is what this has been, a trial to kind of see what settings work for you, especially at first starting, and then you kind of take it from there. But it is very fun once you get it going because, I mean, I play this game so much, but having these specific rules, which Nuzlocke isn't something you download or anything, it's just a set of rules that you follow. And having the randomizer attached to it makes it feel so fresh. It's so enjoyable. I mean, that's good because we healed. I think I'm going to do a charm and then do metronome because... hit with recoil. Okay, smog is good. As long as it doesn't have shed skin. Oh, it didn't get poisoned. Bummer. I was really hoping it was going to get poisoned. Togepi with all the healing moves in this round. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Poison, poison, poison. Yes. Okay. That helps because we could potentially bring out Ralt or Radish that we have. So it said Togepi used metronome. You can't randomize your runs more than that. That is true. I didn't think about that. I will say this run so far, though, is pretty rough. I thought my Dratini one was rough. I take that back. I think I'd rather have Dratini with the wrap, not knowing another move until level 15. But I think once we get Ralts to learn Confusion, we'll be okay. I should have had Ralts finish it off. Let's see here. Do I need a potion? I might as well. I mean, I could just so I don't have to keep going back and forth. I just really want Ralts to learn Confusion, and then we can move forward. Togepi doesn't evolve in Fire Red. I'm not sure, to be honest. You may be right. That is one thing that I am not sure of, is the evolutions in the randomizer, how that works. I know you can find evolved Pokemon, like in the wild, because it is randomized, and that's usually the best way. But as far as like having a Pokemon and it being in that evolved state, I'm not sure. I just kind of go with the flow and see what happens, to be honest. The bad part is here, I only have 3 more Metronome, I think. Yikes, I didn't think about this. We've got to hope that they're all attacks and all solid. Yikes, String Shot. Marmar says, he does, I'm wrong. It's just with happiness, apparently. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully our Togepi is going to be very happy because we are using it constantly in battle. But unless we get another move here, we're going to have to run away. Oh, this is so unfortunate. I think we're going to have to run away anyways. Yawn. And it's ineffective. Yikes. Okay. I'm honestly kind of thinking about... Okay, let's switch and then we'll run away. I'm honestly thinking about trying to get another Pokemon encounter. It may be a bad idea. So this is a little rough. How close? We're pretty close. Darn. If the metronomes would have been in our favor, I think we would have been okay. My goodness. Why couldn't Hoppip be level 5? Catching the Hoppip was great, but having it at level 2 is really hindering right now. All right, let's try one more battle. Hopefully get Ralts to there, and if not, regardless, whether we do or don't, we're going to try to do our next encounter so we can move forward, because this is rough. And of course, we face all these water Pokemon that we make it rain for. The good thing is when Scramble comes out, it does drought, so... Man, if you had rare candy set up. Yeah, again, I do feel like I will do that, but I was going to do it after... A lot of individuals seem to do it right after the Lieutenant Surge fight. But I could see using it this early for this purpose, but... I guess I could do that. That wouldn't be like the end of the world, because a lot of individuals do that. It does take this grind out of it for sure, and we kind of just move forward. So I'll tell you what, I will, if I don't make it through this run, if it's too tedious, I'll do that, especially if we're doing the base unchanged moves, because something like this, it's just going to take forever. That's what happened in the last long run that I did. It just took too long. I had to grind off stream because, boy, did it take forever to get the Pokemon up. But I will probably do that instead. Yeah. Just so we can get through it quicker. I know I'm annoying with this, but I believe it speeds up things a lot. Plus, if you don't go over... It's fair, in my opinion. It is true. A lot of it, because a lot of individuals do that. I haven't seen anyone say that it's not part of Nuzlocke, or you can't do that. And I do see that because it is randomized, especially if you do randomized. I definitely could see that, especially because if you lose a Pokemon, and like right now, if we catch a bunch of Pokemon and we have them sitting in our box, are you really going to sit there and level all those Pokemon up to level 30, 40, or even higher? I don't think so. So I definitely understand that. I don't see anything wrong with it. I have yet to see anybody who says there's anything wrong with it. I just see most individuals use it. Ooh, Psybeam. I see most individuals use it mid to late game for obvious reasons. So... I don't know if you remember when I told you about the ROM hack I was playing. The game has an actual rare candy jar inside and the level count built in. Oh, that's actually really nice. That's really nice. Yeah, I think the one that I have set up, you have to do it manually, but it shouldn't take that long to do. Oh my goodness. Scramble, we just need one attack here, please. Yeah, I mean, that's my favorite part of Pokemon is the battles. Are we not going to get this last tick of health from this Meryl? Oh my goodness. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go get our next encounter. If it doesn't go well, we're going to do the rare candies. This is too heavy. We are going to go nowhere at this pace, unfortunately. The last one we were able to level pretty quickly, but I also had the moves randomized, so... Which, again, that's why I wanted the randomized moves, but boy. All right, here we go. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Diglett. Level 3. Yikes. What does Diglett know at level 3? Okay, no sand attack. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's try another Pokeball. I mean, worst case, we bring out Togepi and Metronome, but... Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to have to do that. Does Diglett only know Sand Attack? That's actually going to be pretty bad for our Togepi, actually. Worst case scenario, we feint the Diglett, but we do potentially get Ralts up. Okay, I mean, that was pretty good. We needed to at least get it in yellow, though, before we try again. Yikes. Okay, well, and we didn't get the XP. All right, well, those rare candies are looking pretty tasty right now. Where are all the Pokemon? I am so unlucky this run. What is this? We're finding all the young baby Pokemon. Doesn't Azurill evolve with happiness as well? To Meryl? It's gonna be Blueberry. I think I had a Azumarill way back when, and I had it named Blueberry. So we're going Blueberry here. I mean, it's something, but boy, I don't think it's gonna be very good. Thick Fat, heat and cold protection. Okay. It's got, I mean, it's a level 3, but it's got okay stats, actually. Splash and Charm. So I just want to reiterate here. I'm doing a randomized Nuzlocke run, and this is my current team. Okay? Splash and Charm. Splash. Growl, Charm, Metronome, Growl. All right, one moment. We're going to do... Why did I go out of the grass? This is so bad. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's not so bad. Hold on. We do have a lot of Pokemon that lower stats, right? This is probably so bad for us. These Metronomes have to hit, or else we don't win. Oh, I could get poisoned too. I forgot about that. That's actually really bad if I get poisoned. Ooh. All right, come on. Best metronome move ever here. Fire Blast. Okay. We're glowing? What is this move? Sky attack? You know what? I'll take it. Hold on. Hold. Okay. Maybe. Hold on. This may be it. Wurmple. Yes. We should teach Olive a water type move. If it can. Oh, no. Okay, we do have potion, though. That hurts. I'm going to have to swap so I don't lose. That really hurts, though. Boy. Another sky attack, please. Please. Excuse me? Why is it that every time I go and parish count fell to 3? Oh, goodness. 2 poison Pokemon? Please no. I think there's an antidote on the other side. I think. But... okay, we just gotta change out Pokemon here. Let's do Blueberry, because it has a little more HP here. Let's see. This Wurmple poisons all of my Pokemon. I'm in trouble. Oh my goodness. I'm going to lose somebody here. We won, but at what cost? Okay. Yikes. That was so bad for us. I mean, it was good and bad. We have 2 potions. How many steps? 10? Okay, 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was a 6. Holy. Okay. 4. 3. Really? How? If they were both at the same at 10? How is that possible? Oh my goodness, I lost my best Pokemon to poison. I should have just potioned. I mean, to be fair, I would have lost one of them anyways, but I would have rather have lost Blueberry. I would have much rather have lost Blueberry than Scrambled. I mean, I may still lose both. And if I do, that's the run. I don't have Antidote. $11 and $8. Okay. Wow, we would have just made it. That's so unfortunate. Okay. Oh, why did we lose that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. Goodbye, Scrambled. That was so short-lived. Oh no. Right when we were going to do the rare candies too. That was pretty unfortunate. Okay, so let's see. We're going to try to do the candies. I'm going to try to get everybody to 10 here. Just so we don't have to deal with this. So let me just save here really quick. Okay, hold on one moment. All right, we're going to try this, see how this goes. Shouldn't be too bad here. Let me see. Should just be this. And then open. Okay. Well, it's saying we have no items. Oh, yeah, because we did just use all of our potions, didn't we? Okay. All right. Okay. So now we should be good. So let's see if this worked properly. Yeah, moment of silence for our Scrambled. That's so unfortunate. That was on me, though, because I wanted to try to make all of them live, but I should have focused Scrambled because it was like our main attacker. Luckily, we got Confusion on Ralt, but boy, I guess I should have done the candies beforehand, but I'm just going to do the candies, get them all to 10, and then we move forward. There they are. Okay. Yikes. That's so unfortunate. We were literally right here to get everyone up. And I think Togepi actually would have been really cool to have towards the end. I mean, granted, we might be able to find another Togepi. You'll get an OP starter now. I believe in it. I mean, we're going to try to continue this run. If we don't get past, I'm only going to do the 10. But if we don't get past doing it this, then yeah, we'll hopefully get a better starter. But we'll do the rare candy to start. I think Maru is correct, especially because we're not doing the high-end moves. We're just doing the base moves. It's almost impossible for me to get through this first area, so... But I'm still going to follow the sequence where I don't get higher than the gym leader's highest Pokemon, which, of course, Brock's highest is 14. So I can't go higher than 14 when I face him. Oh, you got confused by the starter screen? Oh, no worries. Yeah, this is just going to be... I think this is going to be just a little bit easier for us to start, I guess. Radish finally learned a move to attack with. And of course, we don't get Meryl that we've seen 100 times. We get Azurill instead. So and it learned Tail Whip. Is it going to learn any attack by 10? Yes. Okay, I learned Bubble. Okay. All right. Well, we had to do it because, boy, was that rough. All right. So now let's try to get through this forest. And maybe this Nuzlocke. Oh, can't believe we lost Scramble, though. Again, that's just my doing. That had nothing to do with the randomizer or the luck. I do blame that Pokemon, though. Wurmple always poisons. And of course, I had to poison my whole team. It couldn't have been randomized where it didn't do poison at all to any of my teammates, but here we are. Okay, so we got this bug catcher, and then there's literally an antidote over here, I think, which is pretty unfortunate, but would have been too long. Rare candies, love to see it. Be careful with the level caps. Yeah, that's why I only did to 10, because I can't face Brock otherwise if I go past 14. But this seems like it's a good enough area to do that, so I'm okay with that. This will at least give us a good start, and to be honest, probably moving forward, hopefully not too many times. We've got to get through one Nuzlocke, right? I mean, but I think I'll probably do that moving forward if I do the base moves. If I decide where I'll do the other moves, where they're kind of randomized, then I'll probably go from there. Oh, Poochyena. It's not very good for us. Let's shift to Radish here, let's say. E. Okay, we're on par. We're on par. Whoa. Nice crit. Holy. Kakuna. Tom says, it's a crime to Pokemon, on some of them even, to have to start with Splash. I know. Isn't that insane? Not only that, but what was my luck? I mean, if we didn't get Togepi with Metronome, there's no way we would have made it through that run. I mean, it's just impossible. There's the antidote. I guess it wasn't too far away. Yikes. I mean, unless this bug catcher turns around. We actually could have gone around here and used antidote. Yeah, that's on me. That's 100% on me. Darn. Well, it is what it is. Igglybuff. Ugh. Igglybuff can always be a nuisance because of her sing. Hopefully Brock is poison. We have a good variety of Pokemon, but still, I mean... I would like to keep Ralt if possible. I really would. All right, Bugcatcher, let's do this. So I think what I'm gonna do here is once we get to Pewter, I'm gonna heal and I'm just gonna go right into the gym to see what type of trainer Brock is. And then we'll probably just go from there. I mean, I can't catch... There's no more encounters, so this is my team. I could battle to get them higher level, but... I mean, we'll see. Just depending on what type of Pokemon they have. Wow, it's already been 2 hours? Holy. When you're having fun playing video games, the time just flies by. I mean, it just flies by. I'm probably going to end this stream probably in the next hour and a half or so. And then I'm going to take like an hour break. And then I'm going to be back 9 a.m. Eastern. And that's when we're going to do our roguelike stream. Okay, we learned another move. Non-attacking move, but double team is pretty good. Unfortunately, we can't catch a Pokemon here because we've already done Route 2, technically. So we can only heal. All right, here we go. Any guesses to what Brock... Hopefully, the last time I faced Brock, they were a water type. But the time before that, they were dark. The dark would be so bad for us right now. Let's go find out. Let's see. Fighting. Holy, how lucky did we get? It's a fighting gym. All right, Olive, this is all you. The issue is, though, once I lose Olive, though, it'll be over. So I do have to be cautious. So I should probably try to get Olive up maybe a little bit more. I mean, Psychic is so strong early on. That's the thing. Yeah, fighting is really good for us. I almost want to challenge Brock, but if we lose Ralt right now, it's over. So I'm going to see if I can maybe gain him to get another level here with some battles below. Hopefully it won't take too long here. I mean, we could do the rare candies, obviously, but I do like battling Pokemon too, so... I think that would take it out if we constantly do that. I think like right before the fight or something like that, nature is fine. Or just at the beginning would be okay. Ooh. Too bad we can't capture it, but we can attack it. Yeah, this confusion changed everything. I think 12 to 13 should be enough. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Especially because Psychic is so strong. Yes, Psychic is so strong so early on. So I think if we can get him to 12, we'll be okay. And then thereafter, then we can progress to the next area. But I do need to find out if Olive can learn a water-type move. Just so we can utilize the effect. Or, I guess Thunder would also be another one too, right? Because isn't Thunder 100% hit if it's raining?
I'm almost positive it is. That's okay. Yeah, it's not going to do that much to us anyways. All right. Grew to 12. I think we're good. I think I'm ready. I'm pumped. We're going to heal, and then we're going to face Brock, the psychic type. I'm sorry, the fighting type. I mean, what type of fighting Pokemon would he have that would be really scary, though? That's the question. We're about to find out. Here we go, everyone. First gym fight in this Nuzlocke run. Oh, goodness. All right, Brock. Let's do this. Who are we facing? Metadite. How unfortunate is that? I'm almost thinking I should swap here. Because this will make Blueberry's bubble a little stronger, and our Olive doesn't take that much damage, right? That could hurt, though. Holy. Oh my goodness, we did no damage. Okay. I guess we need to just keep Olive out then. Yikes. Can we get a crit, please? Yeah, I should have just kept Olive out. Yes. Okay, we got the crit. Combuskin? Okay, at least... Okay, this is actually okay. Combuskin, huh? Uh-oh. That may hurt, though. I almost feel like I've got to throw somebody else out here. Because that focus energy could crit. Do I sack Blueberry? I think I might have to sack Blueberry here. Yeah, it could crit. Are we faster? We're not. Oh, so unfortunate. If I would have put out Radish, though, it would have one-shotted with that, so... Alright, well, we lose Blueberry, unfortunately, but... No! Alright, well, there's the run. Oh my goodness! In what world does Radish beat Combuskin? I mean, to be fair, the rain should help here. Just kidding. Crit every single one. Oh my gosh. I don't believe that focus energy hit every single crit possible. Are you joking right now? Oh boy. This is rough. This is rough. Well, the good thing is we're gonna keep the we're gonna do the rare candy though for the because we're not gonna go through that long stride again. It's just gonna be way too long for everybody. I mean, I appreciate everyone who hangs in there for us, but that is super unfortunate. I thought we had that, but maybe I needed to raise up a little bit more. I'll do that next time to get them on par and level. All right, we'll do one more start, and then, like I said, we still got like about an hour or so. Let me just get this randomizer going again. Shouldn't take too long. We're going to use the exact same settings that we did in the last one. So we're essentially just going to reload those settings. Okay, load. All right, save. Now I'm even more sad that we didn't get to go far with our Dratini run because we were pretty far with that one. Okay, 7. And we'll save that. Okay. Yep. All right, and then that's good. So now we want to bring this up, right? And then let's do open. I know everyone can't see this just yet. Oh, we need a save file, duh. So we can't do that just yet. We'll do that afterwards then. Okay. Let's pick our ones and then we'll do the rare candy setup then there afterwards. I gotta go run some errands, catch it later. Oh, thank you, Mara Mara. I appreciate the support and dropping by. You take care. Boy, I'll tell you what, when I loaded up for this live stream today, this is not how I thought it was going to go today. I thought we were going to miraculously get through Misty in our first run and then catch some new cool Pokemon and go from there. Boy, was I wrong. All right. I wish there was a way we could skip this beginning part so we could just start right away. Like, just get to the part where we pick the Pokemon, and then thereafter, we just arrive back in there. I'll have to check if maybe there would be something of that nature. Not too sure. But I probably should get the always running setting going on this for the next runs, if we have to do that. Hopefully not, but we'll see. All right, moment of truth. What 3 starters are we going to get this time? I guess I should probably look at their starting moves before I pick one now. Because, Pichu, okay, Pichu. Electric. Wow. That could potentially be so good. Because we know where we find a Moonstone. Yikes. But Cyndaquil. I mean, it's super hard to pass on Cyndaquil. That's one of my favorite fire Pokemon. I'm going to pick Cyndaquil. Got our Toasty back.
So they're going to have a Nidoking. That's what I'm talking about. I honestly, if Cyndaquil wasn't hot, Nidoking's going to be tough to face, though, against our rival here, Surya. But we'll find some good counters to it. So all good. Of course, they would also use Leer. Of course. Oh, they're doing double Leer, though. Come on, sir. Yeah, Leer one more time. No, we got this. Nice. This run has to be good. I'm hoping. I think we learned Ember at 8. So we still got a ways to go. I'm telling you, you have to play Infinite Fusion. You can skip to the starter selection. The old man who knows you how to catch a Pokemon is home sleeping. Okay. What I'll do, Toad, is I'll look into it. The Infinite Fusion. And because I don't want to take on too many projects for playthroughs. Because I currently have quite a few going on right now. But once I finish, or I'm close to finishing Leaf Green, I'll try the Infinite Fusion. And if I like it, then I'll continue it. How about that? Maybe I'll do it as a live stream to start. And then if I like it, then I'll do it as a continuation, going it from there, as a series or as a live stream. Are you serious right now? So we started with Ralts last game, but there's a wild Kirlia out here. That's crazy. I'm not pressuring, but I know you'll get addicted. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm not ever opposed to playing more games. The only problem is I don't like to play too many games at once, because I feel like I don't give the game enough time for one, but then I also feel I don't enjoy it as much. So I do play a lot of different games, but I do enjoy the pace that I play. So like right now, my current games are Pokemon Leaf Green, the Nuzlocke here, Pokemon Pokepia, Surferia, and Slay the Spire 2. Those are currently my go-arounds. I may dabble into a few games here and there elsewhere, but that's kind of where I'm set at right now, and I like the pace. I have a good variety of games, both action and coziness and just like having a ton of fun, which is the most important part. And if I'm not having fun, I usually drop the game. It doesn't mean that the game is bad by any means. It just means that at that point, that type of game or the game that I'm playing of that version is just not hitting right now. And I really can't sit there for hours and play something if I'm not enjoying it. So, is there an anime or cartoon you like? I'll try to find a fusion reference and I'll post it in Discord. I mean, anime-wise, obviously Pokemon. But if we're talking besides that, I love Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, especially the Android Saga and the Cell Saga are my favorite sagas of all time. They're just so good. Definitely enjoy Fairy Tail. I don't see a lot of individuals who like that anime, but I really enjoyed it so much. My Hero Academia was icing on the cake. That was a great show. I love superheroes, but that anime was so good. It did hit a lot of the long monologue and the long stretch out episodes there towards the end, but that finale and everything was so good and so worth it. So My Hero Academia was another one. Oh man, there's so many. I'd have to go on my Crunchyroll list and go check out. If we're talking old school style, Death Note is a great one. I love Rurouni Kenshin is another great one as well. Yeah, I would say off the top of my head, those will probably be the ones that hit. Fairy Tail is great, but I think the timing was not the best since there was also Naruto, One Piece. Oh, so I have never watched One Piece. I've heard great and amazing things, but honestly, I was going to watch the Netflix one because I actually heard that it's a really good adaptation for it, just to kind of get a feel for it. And I feel like I wouldn't be stressed by the tens of thousands of episodes that I would have to watch. But Naruto is a great one. That is an old school one too that I really enjoyed. I preferred Naruto over Naruto Shippuden, but boy, Shippuden did have a ton of great action scenes. The Life of Action? The live action? Yeah, the live action. Yep. It's by far the best live action adaptation I've ever seen. Yeah, I've heard nothing. Like I said, I'm not a One Piece person. I never got into it, but I've heard great things. So when I saw that they were going to make a live action, I was very curious because from my understanding, the anime is still ongoing and doesn't have an end. So I don't know what they're going to come up with to finish because knowing Netflix, they're not going to have a series. And Pidgey is our very first encounter. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I just feel that they're not going to carry that for 10 plus seasons. So it'll be interesting to see what they do to kind of round it off. They're probably just going to come up with their own story, I presume, but I've heard nothing but great things. So I'm very intrigued by watching that. Toad said also they are showing a compromised anime version where they left out a big amount of unneeded things. It will be less than half of the episodes, but the pace is good. Oh, okay. Well, if you don't mind, can you post that version in my anime chat in the Discord, and I'll check it out. I'll probably add it and check it out. Pidgey. Our Pidgey in our other game was called Teriyaki, so I kind of think I'm going to use that name here. I like that name a lot. And teriyaki is so good. That's good to hear. It's good to hear when adaptations are done super well. Like, I think Amazon does some of the best adaptations. Like, the Fallout series is so good. I'm a big Fallout person. I love Fallout. And that series is... wow, it's so good. They did such a good job. You feel like you're in the Fallout world when you watch it. It's very well done. And they've got a couple more series coming out as well, so... I love that you enjoy that name so much. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like good teriyaki? It's a good style to food. All right, let's go get our encounter here, and then we'll talk to the old man and then get our other encounter up top. Lord of the Rings adaptation, it was a little too slow for me. I watched it because I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. Why not again? Okay, why not last time actually did very well for us. So this actually may not be so bad to pick up Why Not Again. The charm in the encore was super good. It actually helped us out through quite a few fights. I'll probably just try to get it to yellow and then throw the Pokeball if I can. That's fine. All we want to use is tackle here. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, I personally don't think the show was as bad as the majority of individual state.
I mean, to be fair, Lord of the Rings is a very popular series. It's a very popular book series, which I love. Plus The Hobbit. I love The Hobbit. I actually reread The Hobbit last year. And it's so hard to try to come up with some type of style to something so popular and make it as amazing as it was to see that book come alive on the live screen for those 3 movies. I mean, still to this day, I think those are still some of the best trilogies ever made. So as far as a novel to an on-screen, they're so good. I'm a little biased because I would say Jurassic Park is the best novel adaptation, but as far as a series, the other Jurassic Parks don't really hit off of that, so. We got our Jace back. Jace is such a good name for Why Not. All right, so we got our Why Not. So we have one more encounter. So let's go heal up. The first one's for sure. Hobbit was great as well, but they stretched it a bit. I honestly thought The Hobbit was really well done. I think for me, I felt like, I guess because there is like some politics and some long environmental chats and stuff, but if you compare the 2 series, Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, I think The Hobbit actually had a little more action versus it. So, and to be fair, I don't know if I'll get a dislike for that, but I mean, Bilbo is 10 times the character that Frodo is, so I just think as far as a main reference, The Hobbit just carries so much better than The Lord of the Rings as far as that character, so I don't mean it as a negative, but it's basically the story of one of the first 3 books stretched to 3 movies. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, The Hobbit is a large book. It's a very large book, but I can see that. So they did stretch it out a bit so it would become a trilogy on its own. But I do think that was a good thing because a lot of times adaptations from books to movies fail to capture the details, which are crucial because a lot of times then it doesn't make sense on screen because a lot of those details are cut out. But I feel like in The Hobbit, because they did stretch it out, they were able to add so much of that. So, especially with, I mean, the dwarves, right? It was like, it was amazing. Okay, here we go. We got Meryl. Finally. So no Azurill here. Does it know Bubble? I'm going to just try to capture it. We only have 1 Pokeball left after this. Yikes. Okay. Come on, Pokeball. I should have waited to use the other Pokeball. Oh. Lost the encounter on this one. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, it would have been a critical hit if I would have done it again. That's so unfortunate. What's our level at? 16? Yeah, we'll just go heal. We'll do a couple of battles here, and then we'll head into the forest. After we get that encounter, we'll probably do like the rare candies, and then we'll go from there. We'll see. But I think for right now, we're actually okay. I think once we get Ember 2, we'll be really well off. Okay, we have one more encounter in Viridian Forest. Unfortunately, we didn't get the encounter here in Route 2. That's unfortunate. Meryl actually would have been really good. Just to give us a bit of variety. And Jace, unfortunately,
is just going to be a counter Pokemon. So they're not going to have really any good moves until 15. So, yikes. All right, here we go. I mean, Beedrill isn't a bad Pokemon. Boy. It's not what I was hoping for, to be honest. Neither was that. Oh my goodness. Well, there goes our there goes our forest encounter, everyone. All right, well. I mean, we might as well just try to get Toasty up to level 9 then for Ember, because... Are you serious? We could have potentially gotten... Oh, you know what? I don't have any Pokeballs anyways. What am I doing? Well, it's a good thing. I would have been pretty upset about that. I don't think we're going to be able to knock it out in one tackle, right? No. That is true. I don't have any Pokeballs. Oh my god. Cleffa? Now we're finding all the cool Pokemon. That's fine. We're cool with Encore with our tackle here. Allows me to drink my coffee here. We have to hope Brock is not a ground rock type, huh? Wow, all these other Pokemon that we could have potentially gotten too. I see a few more individuals have joined in the chat. Appreciate you dropping by just to check out my stream. This is a Nuzlocke randomized run for Pokemon Fire Red. We actually had a few runs, but unfortunately they fell short. But this one so far has been pretty decent, knock on wood. We'll see how far we go. But I appreciate everyone dropping by. Definitely check out my channel and the playlist if interested. And if you enjoy the video while you're just having your morning coffee, working, doing some schoolwork, whatever the case may be, just be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. Toad said, I'm having lunch. I'll let the stream run. Good luck, and you already set up for a good run. Appreciate it, Toad. Hope to see you in the next stream. Again, I'm going to be doing another stream, but for the roguelikes at 9 a.m. Eastern. So hope to see you there. Maybe we can do some cool Saphira runs. If not, I'll catch you in the Discord. Appreciate the support. Take care. I thought Cyndaquil learned at level 9. I guess I was wrong. Guess I should look that up, huh? There's a Zooral. Okay. We should still be okay, though, with a Zooral. Let's see. Oh, I do need to get my Cyndaquil sprayed up, huh? I keep forgetting that. I apologize, everyone. Let's see. Cyndaquil. Oh, it learns it at 10. Okay. Well, we're right there. So, not too bad. Let me actually, while I'm talking about it, let me go ahead and get the Cyndaquil sprayed up. There we go. Ooh, actually bring back some fortunate events, capturing the Azurill and only having Splash. That was a pretty rough run, the last run, I have to say. That was very unfortunate. Literally all of my Pokemon had Splash or Charm or Growl.
We're almost there. Once we hit 10, I think we'll face this bug catcher, and then we'll start going from there. And then potentially get my my other Pokemon up here, but for right now, I think I should focus on Toasty. And then I at least have one Pokemon that's higher than the others, just in case we get into some type of issue later on. This Sunkern should do it here. There we go. We got our Ember. That's perfect. All right. Wait. Where's our Ember? Did I read that incorrectly? Both versions say 10. Maybe because this is Nuzlocke, it's different? Uh-oh. That may not be good. Well, we're at least 10. Let's see what happens here. At least we have a level 10 Pokemon, I suppose, but that is a bit unfortunate. I was not expecting that. That is the first time that I've seen that happen. I would say the only issue with doing the one Pokemon, though, is we can't have a Pokemon that's higher than the highest gym leaders, which would be 14 for Brock. We don't know what type Brock is going to be just yet, but that is something that we do have to consider here. Tyrogue, okay. That's perfectly fine. Phoebus? What are the odds that Phoebus has a water type move? Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, Toasty all the way, I feel. But I can't get past level 14, though. Thundershock? It learned Ember at 12. Okay, so 2 stages later. Okay, I mean, not terrible. At the same time... All right, so I think from now we'll just run from anyone's. I mean, I guess we could try to get our other Pokemon up too, but Magikarp? That would have been fantastic if we first encountered Magikarp, just so we could have had the
Actually, since it is Magikarp, we could potentially try to get Teriyaki up here. Yeah, that would have been great, because then we would have been able to guarantee Gyarados, right? Four XP. 4 XP. Wow. Okay. That's not worth. Let's just run, and then we'll face the bug catcher. We'll heal, and then we'll see what type Brock is, and hope. Yeah, we're gonna have to hope on that one. As long as Brock isn't water or ground, we should be okay. Oh boy. Okay. Pewter City. We're going to heal. We're going to do the candies for the first gym to go through so we can level up so we don't do any grinding. Everyone seemed to be cool and okay with that, as long as we don't surpass the first level of the gym. So let me save. And again, we have to hope, because right now it's literally just teriyaki and that. So just one moment, everyone. All right, so we'll grab this, do this. 7, okay. Almost done. Appreciate everyone's patience. We just started this in the last run just because we are not doing anything in regards to save. Oh, okay. Let's do file, export. Just because it makes it a little bit quicker, and as long as we're doing that, we should be okay. So I appreciate everyone's patience while we go through it. Or we're loading back up. Just as easy as that. So we'll get our Pokemon to like 10, 12-ish. And then we'll face Brock's first trainer to kind of see what gym type he is. And we'll go from there. So... Oh, I really wish we had another Pokemon, though. But unfortunate. This is just what we're gonna have to roll with for this one. And I think for future, I probably will stick with this, just because we are starting off. As long as everyone's cool with it. Which, again, it seems like everybody was. So I was planning on using it mid to late game after Lieutenant Surge, because it seems like that's when the majority of individuals use it. Because they start losing Pokemon quite often. And it's very hard for individuals to level up Pokemon that they have in their box to then replace the ones that they spent hours leveling up. So I totally get that. So it'd be really good if Brock is a grass type gym leader. That actually would be best case scenario here. All right, so now we'll just get Jace up, and then we'll go phase. Although Jace isn't gonna... I don't think Jace learns any moves until 15, so... But again, the Encore and the Charm were big for us in previous fights, so... We may actually start with Jace in this gym, just to see what the type is and then go from there. I could definitely see why everyone does this, though. It does make it go by much quicker. All right, so everyone's at 12. Brock's highest is 14, so we're still within the range of the rules. We'll go to the mart afterwards because we can't heal during battles anyways. Let's just make sure that Jace is in front. All right, here we go. First gym leader of this run. Let's see how this one goes. We did really well against his trainer in the last one, but Brock, ooh, that put Combuskin just destroyed us. Okay, so it's a poison type gym. Okay. I do have to worry about the poison. Do I have any potions on me? Okay, I have a potion and an antidote. Okay. All right, so now I don't feel as worried. Let's bring out Toasty. Of course, it's a critical hit. The critical hits in Nuzlocke are so scary. They are very scary. Gulpin. I think we'll keep with this. I mean, the good news... Poison gas. The good news is we're kind of neutral. So currently, I don't have anything besides Why Not, but Why Not doesn't have any psychic type moves. Okay. So let's go heal. And then we'll do the same thing that we did there. And then we'll see what Brock has. So we should... It looks like we'll be an even fight at the very least. It doesn't look like anybody... I mean, unless he has a poison attached to something else, which poison grass is pretty common early on, and that would be very beneficial for us. So, like, if it has a Bellsprout or something, oddish maybe. And then after the gym, I'm gonna update the sprites. Hopefully it goes in our favor though, and we keep everybody. My luck, I'll put the sprites up and then they all unalive. Okay, here we go. Versus the poison gym leader, Brock. Let's do this. Come on. We gotta get through this. Okay, that was good. The fact that it did pound first. That may not be so much, but we do have Ember ready to roll. So I guess in that case, I could do Encore. It'll harden, but that's okay. And then I'll swap out for Toasty here. And then we'll get some Ember going. And we got the burn. Nice. Okay, good XP on Dust Tox.
We got this. Confusion is pretty good. Okay. Ooh. And we got the burn. Holy. We've got this. There we are, everyone. Brock defeated. Nice. And Toasty is at 14. Beautiful. Wait, when does Cyndaquil... Cyndaquil should evolve here. Unless they change that too. The moveset are not even to the other ones, but... Toasty is evolving. You know what that means. All right, we definitely got to do... Let's go ahead and do all of our sprites here. Wow, we have so many sprites. I have all of the original 151. Just because that is what I'm currently using for my Pokemon Leaf Green run. So I do have all those. Some of the other ones, though, maybe a bit. Do I have? I don't think I have Quilava. Let me see here really quick. Appreciate everyone's patience. I do not. So let's pick up that one really quick. Oh, and it looks really cool. Oh, it looks really good, actually. All right. Let's see. It's a little large, though. All right, how's that? Looks pretty good for now. Maybe move it over a tad. That's a little too much. That would be better. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good for now. Awesome. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we got through Brock pretty fluidly. Hidden power? Wow. We could teach that to Why Not. If it can learn it. It can't. Unfortunate. Okay. No worries. Always worth the shot. Worth the try. Just to see. That was really good for us, though. So we got through Brock. So now we just got to make our way over to the next area. And we'll be able to do some encounters and get our Pokemon going here, too. Okay, so Misty is 21 for her highest. So as long as we don't get past 21 here, we should be okay. Just kind of want to check out everyone's summary and stats now, though. Helps repel wild Pokemon. Well, that's not really what you want, but at the same time, that is a little good because that will help with repel. Wow, and Why Not stats are actually really good. It's actually got really good defensive stats. Ups bug moves in a pinch. Yikes, that's not very good. Marvel scale ups defense if suffering. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. And our stats are really good along with our speed, so perfect. Yeah, so we want to try to get Jace up, but let's not forget our Pokeballs because that would be super sad. So let's go ahead and get some Pokeballs here because we have none. How much is 10? Let's get 12.
How many potions do we have? Let's get a couple of those. And a couple of antidotes, because the antidotes will really hurt us. Repel, might as well get a few of those too, even though we just said we'll use the stench, but we do have Mount Moon upcoming, which is another reason why I thought Nidoran would have been really cool, because that would have guaranteed, but at the same time, you do find the Moonstone anyway, so... Oh, we've got our running shoes, finally. I think if I ever do another run, hopefully not. This one so far is really good. But if we ever do another run that we have to, I think I'll probably do the always running and test it out. I'm just a little nervous to do the always running because what if we're in a pinch and we don't want to fight everybody, you know? That won't be fun. Oh, why not versus why not? Too bad we couldn't encore the encore. All right, let's get Toasty out. This honestly may be the best starter that I've had in any of these Nuzlocke runs. And this is our 7th run attempt. Granted, this is the 2nd one, though, where we've actually gotten past Brock, I believe. So, that's good. Wow, Kulava's back sprite looks very angry, huh? Although Kulava by nature does have that kind of aggressive look to them. That's going to be Bug Catcher, but we'll go ahead and do this anyways. I guess we could do Teriyaki. Should try to get Teriyaki up some levels. Hmm, 75 XP though. Should get a little more here though, since it'll be solo and non-shared, but they are a bit lower. May gain a level here for Teriyaki. It's going to be really close. Oh, there we go. Nice. 13. And quick attack. That's huge. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll face all these trainers. We'll do our encounter, and then once we get to the Pokemon Center right next to Mount Moon, there's a Magikarp seller, but because this is randomized, we will get a random Pokemon. So we'll do that, see who we get, and then we'll finish the Nuzlocke stream there. And then again, I'll be back on today, but at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be doing the roguelike stream. We'll be doing Slay the Spire and most likely some Saphiri runs. And probably maybe some other roguelikes if we have some time as well. So, as much as I have been absolutely loving doing the Nuzlocke live streams, I do miss doing the roguelike as well. That's how I was found out, especially through Sephiria. So I did feel like I wanted to do that, but
I definitely have been streaming a lot more lately than I have been. And I have to say, since I've been doing it, it's been a lot of fun. I really love interacting and engaging with my community and new members. We've met a lot of new members that have joined the Discord, and it seemed like they've gotten a voice as well. So that's really cool. So what I'm trying to do here is just build a really fun community just to kind of hang out and stuff. So it's been really nice. I should check the Ember PP here. Oh, we're still good. We're at 18. Iggly buff? We'll just keep Toasty out. Bug catcher with Iggly buff. Wow, this Ember has been burning quite a bit though. It's very good. Ralts. This bug catcher has every variety of Pokemon. Cascoon with Intimidate. Okay. Probably should have healed, but let's see what Pokemon they have. We'll go from here. So remember, I can't heal in battle. Togepi. Oh, that brings back memories. Ooh, Sweet Kiss, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring out Toasty. Glare. Okay, we take Glare. Glare's fine. At least it's not Hydro Pump. Can you imagine? I wasn't that lucky with Metronome. Oh, boy. So now, even if we do get the paralysis, we have to get through the confusion. Nice work, Toasty. That's good. Can we do it again? Wing attack. Nice. Okay, we got through it. Perfect. And Jace gained a level. Yeah, we might as well. Sandstream whipped up a Sandstorm. Luckily, that also affects them as well, so... yeah. I may just take a quick trip to the Pokemon Center and then come back, but let me see. Did I have a Paralyze heal? I don't recall. I don't feel like I did. I did not. Yeah, let's just take a quick trip to the Pokemon Center. It won't take that long, especially with our running shoes. I was not expecting the Paralyze, but at the same time, this will also get all the PP moves up, so... So I think we have one more trainer that we have to fight before we get to the encounter. There is another battle in the grass, but we don't have to necessarily do that one. Yeah, so we have just this bug catcher here, and then there's the grass. Really hoping for a solid Pokemon so we can round out our group here before heading into Mount Moon. And then also seeing what type of Pokemon we get from the Magic Card vendor. So that's going to be really interesting. Last time that we did it, we got a Lotad. And that Lotad carried us big time. Unfortunately, I forgot that we faced our rival next to Nugget Bridge. And it just kind of went downhill from there. Oh my goodness. Paralysis Confusion again? Let's see. That's what I was hoping it would do, so I could just do a quick attack here. Well, there is a Pokemon Center up top, but boy, I guess I should have got a Paralyze heal. I was not expecting that again. That's okay. We're just going to try to do the encounter here. So, I mean, we could fight the last in the encounter area here, but I'm not going to do it immediately. I want to get our encounter first. Let's see. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Zigzagoon. Okay. Not who I was hoping for, but maybe it's the strongest Zigzagoon ever, right? We're about to find out. I think I'm just going to use Tackle. Oh, boy. Well, that was actually kind of scary. I know we're quite a bit higher in levels, but still. Well, I hope our Mount Moon encounter is a lot better than a Zigzagoon. Regardless, we caught it, so let's see. Maybe its stats are super good. We named our last one Ziggy, and I do like that, so I'm going to keep that here, Ziggy. All right, let's take a look. Water Absorb. Changes water into HP. Interesting. I mean, its special attack and special defense and speed are really good. So if we taught it some special attacks, maybe some water as well. May not be so bad. Smeargle. Smeargle would have been cool too, but can't escape. Okay. Fun. I guess let's just bring out Teriyaki so we can get out of here then. Zigzagoon. Oh. Really wish it was something else. That is okay. I don't think there's any more... Is there another fight? I don't think that there is, right? Yeah. There's a Pokeball here. Guess we can grab that really quick. Oh, never mind. There is not. Thought there was. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Pokemon Center. Perfect. Route 4. So we're going to heal. We're going to talk to this Magic Heart vendor, see who we get. Hopefully a solid Pokemon. Let's say. Seedot. Okay. Grass. That turns into Grass Dark, right? Acorn. Not bad. I actually will take that. That rounds out our group here. Helps repel Isn't that the second Pokemon we have? Stench. We have a very smelly team, huh? Okay. What are its stats? Its defense is good. Everything else is, I mean, it is level 5, but that's pretty good. Okay. You know what? I'll take that. So I'm probably going to level these Pokemon up, and then on our next Nuzlocke stream, which will probably be Saturday, early morning again, for my time anyways, 4 a.m. But again, if you want to check out my schedule, I do post it on my posts in my YouTube channel, and then also on my Discord. If you'd like to join the Discord, you just go to my description on my YouTube. It's there. Feel free. There's suggestions. There's a bunch of chats and stuff. And I've been having a great time talking about Pokemon and then also a bunch of roguelikes. So that being said, if you enjoyed this video and this live stream, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We're building a great community here. We just surpassed 1,080 subscribers, so welcome again to all the new subscribers. And of course, a big shout out to all my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. I will see everyone in a couple of hours for the next stream. If not, everyone, please take care.